Hey, how is it going, American viewers? And we're going to be jumping into Cadillac and Chevrolet General Motors dealership. And thank you for celebrating 4th of July, this Independence Day. But yesterday, we just absolutely for a pretty good job, but I'm not exactly that I'm just going to be going for advance. So, but right here, I just actually jumping into this game, and by this only one thing, it will be containing a lot of minutes to load, and it will be taking for more likely 5 minutes of game loading and about for this one. So I just officially jumped into this game, and because of the last time's reference in about for just loading in about for 3 to 5 minutes, and it took here for a very long time for this about for this realistic. And this game is made by Eurolines, the Drive Realistic, and around here for something like else. And we got most likely that I'm turning itself, it's not going to be to make things very sure. I'm not very sure that loadings for a very long time. And it's going to be taking us for 3 to 5 minutes for loading into this game. And probably it's loading in about for perfect like these times around here. So if you're just going to be pressing always to go home, the main menu says the donation is about for 5 to 500 Robux, and my avatar is loading officially perfectly. So I'm just gonna be talking around for the Steve, and my name is Voltex Dodgers around here. So even for just like this, if I'm gonna be talking to him right now, that should be might able to kick me out for as well. So even for our chat for just gonna be to do like this one. So I cannot able to tell around for this what I just gonna be answering for his questions. So if this is absolutely gonna be to do like this one, we got every Chevrolets and GMCs and gotta be Cadillacs as well. And that wasn't gonna be using for some kind of the GMC like these things. There must be Humblers, these things, the GMC vehicles as literally possible. Without any expected for rims, we got the Corvette C8, which is I'm not able to probably to do so, and when not 200 miles per hour. And we got the Chevy Express, Humblers everywhere, Cadillacs, and absolutely Chevrolets as well. The GMC Sierra is still continuing for about for making for this vehicle. There must be one Cadillac and a Chevy Tahoe. More like these vehicles is for the GMC Yukon as well, so even for this gonna be using for like this one. We have the Impala, the most fastest car in the game, so I absolutely gonna be looking into the engine, and because absolutely before we're gonna be having fun and about for this one, I just literally saw one Pontiac in about for this moment. So if I just gonna be started to drive, let's just turn on the engine as pretty as possible and drive safely and responsibly, and make sure the vehicle does not look like even more nice to do so, and its tires that is gonna be looking really abandoned for this one. It looks kind of a little bit old, and we're gonna be trying to park it around for this properly and in the proper selections and about for this vehicle. I'm never gonna be probably sure that is gonna be for very to do like this one. After the game loads perfectly, even though, let's gonna be jumping in to for the GMC Yukon as well. So even to turn around for this one, let's turn on to the sport, I guess. If we're gonna be to do what is gonna be using for manual transmission, that as you can see, the vehicle is absolutely accelerating not very good as well. So even the vehicle is going to be going all the way for this like this one. The speed limiter is officially off for this one and enables the rear-wheel drive, as the vehicle is going to be accelerating out of the city. So this is my first time driving all the way out of the city, and I don't really think if I just absolutely using for the 5th gear. So I just officially using for the sport mode as well instead of comfort mode is going to be using for about for this one. It slows you down for against instantly, and using Sport Plus, which is automatically disables the traction control. So even to do like this one, if I'm not gonna be going for comfort once again, so looks like this vehicle is absolutely pretty insanely. It's not gonna be going very faster anymore because it's extremely slow and not permitted to over 200 miles per hour or 100 miles an hour as well. So even though I suggest I'm gonna be choosing another right vehicle as a Chevy Tahoe, or even though I'm gonna be choosing expectedly for the GMC Sierra. So I'm probably gonna be going to head back into the dealership while I'm using the comfort mode. Now I'm probably gonna be very sure that they should be able to stay slow about for this vehicle. And unfortunately the vehicle is underpowered or unpowerful as well. Now it took for a very slow moment and for a very much I'm gonna be trying to staying alone for this one. And because without further ado, without gonna be trying to say like this thing, it's not gonna be very too much or complicated about for this vehicle. It's a little bit big and very much for many more like these ones. So let's just gonna be try to turn off the engine, and the AC is absolutely off. If I'm just gonna be jumping like this, Mario World sound effects or something kind of, this is gonna be only one thing. And as you can see, that I just jumped right here. And this sounds like it's an unpixelated game. And I'm just gonna be jumping inside like the GMC Yukon and about for this one. This must be the GMC Yukon, and the other one is gonna be the GMC Yukon about for the smaller one. This one is absolutely a little bit big, and it's an off-road version. Not recommended to other kinds of American viewers, so I'm just gonna be jumping out of here. So even I'm just gonna be driving around, and so you can sprint all around for this one. That must be a lowrider Eldorado. As you're gonna be going up for just as well. Now I'm still gonna be going to jump all the way. This is an absolutely for the Cadillac Escalade. Now let's just gonna be trying to drive around here. This must be a police officer as well. Maybe I need to find out for what is gonna be some more like these vehicles. And then we're gonna be testing out for the Chevy Tahoe. But looks like it's the same startup engine as well. So before we're gonna be doing for this for literally first. And the Chevy Tahoe looks like it's gonna be a little bit small, but not able to get for bigger cars is even possible for now. And right here, this must be the GMC Sierra. So before I'm about to drive about for this vehicle, maybe I should be able to turn all the headlights on, and I'm probably recommended if I'm just gonna be a trucker for this time. So this is a Chevy Express, and what's how I just gonna be driving for a Humblers is a little bit almost everywhere. Is gonna be trying to drive around to do so, even though this is less amount of vehicles. Now let's gonna be driving the GMC Terrain. So it's not gonna be about to do like this one for the very first time. So it looks like we have a new tachometer about for this one. So which is I'm gonna be using for an automatic 2. Let's using for the manual transmission. I think the vehicle is gonna be a little bit fast. Without the rims as well, I think I need to load or rejoin the game as even possible in about for this game. So looks like even about to drive about for this car, looks like I'm unable to get reaching at about for 200 miles per hour. It has a 10 manual gear transmission. This is a little bit too much in about for this vehicle. So it wasn't going to be used to be perfect about for this one. And I'm going to be pretty awesome to do like this one. And it absolutely going to be accelerates more even better and around for this one from 0 to 60. It looks like even more likely realistic about for this one. And the handbrakes are just going to be a little bit fine and about for this one. Now as you can see, let's just going to be using about for this one and try to make it as 0 to 60 as possible. So as you're gonna be might able to see about for this thing. So and watch how the 0 to 60 works. And even about for gonna be going on around for this one, let's just gonna be hitting around from 0 to 60 in just 2 seconds, or literally over 10 seconds at about for best acceleration about for this one. So I'm about to hit it to go, and let's see what it does. And that's the first gear. The second gear is gonna be going on, and 0 to 60 has been complete. 0 to 100 miles per hour. It should be gonna be taking about for its very first time. And 6th gear, it looks like it doesn't not able to reach about for this one. The gear 7 is gonna be hitting all the way for this one, and the top speed wasn't able to get final. Maybe next time that we're gonna be going for a top speeds of this vehicle. Even for the braking distance, looks like the brake disc is about for this one. I don't really think the brake disc is about to melt about for this very quickly, and I'm really sure, and I'm about to gonna be driving all the way up here, and if I just gonna be trying to do so, which is I'm gonna be driving all the way down here. So I forgot to turn off the engine because I let this car running out of fuel, and before that wasn't gonna be to do like this one. So probably that is all that I never able to guess about for this one. But before, I'm just gonna be driving for the GMC Sierra, and about for this gonna be going for trucking videos. Let's gonna be getting inside of this one, inside the dealership. Nobody is here. Everything. So you can actually going inside to their rooms and going upstairs even though. And there's no office around for this inside of virtual hotel. This is some kind of, it's not gonna be a real dealership, some kind of a virtual hotel, and about other kinds of these things as well. At the back of the dealership, there must be some kind of working management as well. So there must be business center and around inside of here. So I'm just gonna be going onto the back of the dealership, and probably I cannot able to get seeing for this right now. So looks like even I just jump around here, and let's see the Chevrolet Express. Now let's gonna be trying to drive around here, and looks like how is gonna be even possible. But before you gonna be turning on the engine, it's recommended that you might able to drive around for this vehicle, and probably if you just gonna be having fun for just a little bit for a first time. Now let's choose the for a little bit for this one. So, and this is about for hitting around for over 200 miles per hour. It's gonna be a little bit perfect around for this vehicle according to this one. I'm just using for miles per hour, but probably every vehicle is gonna be going to drive that I just officially. Now let's just gonna be drive around for this using Sierra for just about for this. This isn't gonna be using for a around here. That must be the GMC Denali for about for this one. I think this must be the GMC Sierra as well, and I'm gonna be trying to make sure that I'm gonna be reaching about for 200 miles per hour, and about going around to this highway to Kansas City. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be to do like this one before we're gonna be making ourselves into a better miles. So this is the Kansas City, because I'm instead of going on to left side of the road, even for 2000 RPM, is gonna be make my one thing. So let's just gonna be headed back for just against for the second gear. It had reached up to 8000 RPM. Even I'm just gonna be going all the way like this one, and just like the supercar transmission, as you can see the town, and most likely almost everywhere that I just gonna be bought for here. There must be an old Roblox home and other kinds of houses before. Use something even for the only American houses as well. And that is going to be many much as well. Now let's going to be headed right into the top speed and headed right here to the Lucas City. Before that, there must be a city over here and a little bit for this one. And as you can see, that is just going to be speeding all the way into the roundabout. And because it will be taking for very much as well, 205 miles per hour, it's just not even gonna be very perfect. 300 miles per hour is required to get officially for a top speed. There must be a factory, and we're inside of the largest expressway that I just ever saw in the bath at this moment. So I just currently need for a faster vehicle, but according to do like this one, as you can see for a bath inside of the menu, and there must be a car spawner available, and because there must be remove current cars available for this one, we have only kinds of modes. We have a Chevrolet Chevelle, GMC Acadia, and Denali as well. So Denali as well for just going to be using for Impala LS 2006, the Tahoe LTZ, Buick Regal, Chevrolet Malibu 2.0T Premier, Cadillac Escalade Platinum, Cadillac CT5, and the Cadillac Escalade for a brand new vehicle as well. So we're now inside of Lucas City. I'm pretty sure it was absolutely cleared as even possible as well. Not even try to use around cheats around for this one. And maybe this is almost likely is going to be the end of this video. And probably which is going to be going inside of the new dealership as well. And I make sure this isn't a motorcycle dealership as well. Even for it's going to be smaller as well. Oh, wait a second. This must be the Pacifico reference as well. And this is where we're going to be end of this video. If that car spawner doesn't work, maybe before we're going to be end of this video, literally. So, even before, let's just going to be spawn the Chevrolet Chevelle. And it's absolutely pretty work. It's not Chevrolet Chevelle. Wait, this is the 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle. So, next thing is spawning for the Chevrolet Impala LS. I think it probably work. And it always work for just at once. So, this is the Regal for just as well. And I'm probably, it's always like this one. The menu sound effects does sounds like Forza Motorsport 4. But pretty not as well. So this is gonna be the end of the video as well. So if you're enjoying about for this video, just probably leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. So in the game is link in the description down below, and you can roleplay whatever you want inside of the Chevrolet and Cadillac General Motors dealership as well. So thanks for watching, and about to see you in all like I guess, and I don't forget to say. And celebrating Independence Day is absolutely going to be over like this one today, and probably I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. And don't forget, the 4th of July is officially over, and I'm going to be see you all mini lads all later after the 4th of July is absolutely finished, that we're done this for like literally